What is this? That was a close call. We might be in here for a while. I probably should have bought bullets in hindsight. Well, what better time than to discuss my favorite series of survival horror games? Resident Evil. Ah, see, there you go. So let's start from the beginning. Resident Evil 0. Hey! If you keep that up, we'll be playing the director's cut of Resident Evil 1.
Alright.
That's better. Resident Evil 0, the red-headed stepchild of the amazing GameCube remake of Resident Evil 1. Now, I'm in no way saying the game is bad. It's actually one of my favorites in the whole series. It just had the misfortune to be released 8 months after a genuine masterpiece. In a vacuum, this game is amazing fun, with beautiful pre-rendered backgrounds that look gorgeous even by today's standards, and a great story that helps flesh out several characters in the series like Albert Wesker, William Birkins, Rebecca Chambers, and the rest of S.T.A.R.S Bravo team. It came out after Resident Evil 1's remake, man. No! Still, that wasn't always the plan. Originally, Resident Evil 0's story was set to be told on the GameCube's predecessor, the Nintendo 64. There's a little gameplay footage from E3 of 2000, but considering how close the GameCube was, and faced with Nintendo 64's limited cartridge size, Capcom opted to move the project over to the GameCube. Honestly, I could talk for hours about how great Resident Evil 0 is.
Get off of your head.
Okay. Look, to prevent a potential undead mauling, let's just make with the video games. This is Resident Evil 0.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island.
Because Raccoon City 2 was already
about
taken.
these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Damn it, Karen, your meth addiction is ruining our marriage.
Do you think so too?
Yes, that's why I said it.
About it. Hold off for a while.
I wonder how those R&D people would react to
Hey, does anyone see that guy singing opera out there on that hill?
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Do a barrel roll.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look!
Yes, Rebecca, that's a car.
Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Coen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless.
He's ruthless. Or perhaps brutal. No, I think ruthless sounds better.
A train?
Yes, Rebecca, a train.
Rebecca Chambers.
Alright everybody, all aboard the Ecliptic Express, a luxury train en route from Raccoon City to the Umbrella Research Center. Those casualties you saw in the opening cinematic were all workers on their way to the Arklay training facility, till they had a bit of a, sucky accident. You get it? Sucky? Because of the mutated leeches?
This is Officer Chambers from S.T.A.R.S Bravo team. Please identify yourself.
No? Not even a chuckle?
Is someone there?
That's fair.
The government has announced that it has set
Oh, cool for radio.
That radio is mine. I don't know you.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation.
Behold the zombie. The plodding enemy.
Why won't you die?
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
I mean, you're not wrong. But rather than relay that to Enrico and the rest of our team, let's just keep exploring this train. I mean, how bad could it be? On a side note, though, how beautiful is this game, right? For something that came out in 2002, that admittedly got some touch-ups in 2016, I find this game and Resident Evil 1's remake really show just how gorgeous fixed camera angle games can be, and how much Resident Evil owes its identity to these early limitations in the series. Shh! Don't wake them up or they'll realize they're dead.
Passenger's diary, July 14th. Orders came from the boss today. Looks like we're in charge of investigating the remains of the Arklay Mountains laboratory. We're moving in 2 groups. The initial group is assigned to start checking what's left of the abandoned experiment. July 16th. Unfortunately, the test production of BOW had to be suspended because of this investigation. It's the same with type Y139. There's still so much we don't know about responses to the crustacean T-virus. There's a lot of interesting research left. Depending on the species and nurturing conditions, only minute doses of T bring about remarkable change in solidity, size, multiplication of internal toxins, and brain development. If these effects can be controlled, a powerful weapon could be produced. But the sudden development of the shell results in corresponding fragility. Certain areas become exceedingly weak. Problematically, one of these areas is the head carapace. This lab we are going to, were they pursuing the same research? It would certainly help to find data and samples that would help us on our research. June 19th. The day is finally approaching. I am growing more anxious. The Raccoon City newspapers and TV stations are full of reports about the bizarre murders in the suburbs. It can't be the virus, can it? No, I can't think of that now. I have to concentrate on this investigation and make sure it all goes smoothly.
Can't you just imagine 2 scientists being like, "Hey Jerry, I have this dangerous virus. Let's just stick it in a fucking scorpion and see how that pans out." The first safe room of the game. Ooh, and a green herb. Don't mind if I do.
Investigation order. 8 miles north of Raccoon City, in the Arklay Mountains, lies our company management's training facility. It was shut down years ago. Now we are conducting a preliminary study into the reopening of the facilities. First investigation unit is already on site and opening the investigation. I want your team to provide support. The following orders are from William Birkins and the First Investigation Unit.
If there's one track that always sticks with me for each Resident Evil, it's the safe room theme. Always so calming and moody, making you feel safe in the moment, but still very aware that you're not out of the woods yet. Out of the train. Yet. I mean, outside the train is the woods, so I mean, I guess we are out of the woods. And are in the train. What was I talking about?
Billy Coen.
Lieutenant Coen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with S.T.A.R.S.
I'm sorry, Billy, can we get that one more time?
You're with S.T.A.R.S.
S.T.A.R.S.
Okay, thank you.
Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
Also, you're still wearing handcuffs.
Oh shit, that's not a door.
Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
I just fell through that window.
Worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
You're not using the Z word!
here, boy. Come here, boy. Stupid dog. I think his friends took that comment personally. Now these heckin' bad boys are the MA-39s, aka the Serpers, aka the very bad dogs. Zombie dogs have kind of been a staple to the Resident Evil series, and we won't see them a ton in this entry. I promise you, we'll be seeing a lot more than when we hit the next entry. Alrighty, we've picked up the dining car key, so it's time to head back the way we came, as the dining car was the car just above where we entered the Ecliptic Express. If this is your first Resident Evil rodeo, be prepared for backtracking. It's kind of the bread and butter of this game series. That and zombies. Lots and lots of zombies. Speaking of, look who's gotten out of their seats to say hello. What a gentleman offering his seat to a lady. Often it's encouraged to spare your ammunition and just sidestep zombies you don't need to kill, but we are going to be traversing these passenger cars quite a bit, so I'm going to invest some bullets into keeping these shambling Johnnies on the road. That and the fact that Rebecca is so vulnerable to damage, she's virtually made of glass. Taking too many hits could end outrun a little prematurely. Ah, of course. This is how the elites store their caviar. Wait, who cut the line? Zombies? What is this, fucking Friday the 13th? Still, another herb's another herb.
This is Rebecca. Over.
Rebecca, can you hear me? This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Coen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. He wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
I don't know if that's the noise a radio makes, but okay. Game is to give you a little excuse here to keep exploring the train. Like, imagine if you could just leave and be like,
yeah, there's like a bunch of zombies. Amber just got eaten. Let's just leave. Billy's probably just gonna die.
Oh, geez, that's awful. Alright, Kevin, fire up the chopper. We're leaving. Hiya! Okay, fine. I'm just saying that would have probably cut out, like, every preceding entry to the franchise after the... Oh, I see the problem now.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Hey, what did I do?
Kill 23 people.
If you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Fine, I will. But not because you said I should.
When closing the dining car, supervisors are asked to switch off the automatic doors after ensuring all staff have vacated the car. The main automatic door power switch is located on the roof of the 5th car. Inspections will take place when the train is garaged. After inspections are complete, use the ladder at the rear of the 2nd floor of the dining car. Umbrella Corp Maintenance Department, Jim.
Huh. Okay. Well, looks like we gotta get the power back on. So onwards and upwards to the 2nd floor dining car. Thanks, Jim. Excuse me, Jim? Ah, the strong silent type, eh? I can respect that. I like the cut of your Jim, Jip. I mean, the cut of your Jib, Jim. You know what, forget it.
Excuse me, sir. Sir. Are you okay?
Wait a minute. You're not Old Man Jim. You're a collective of leeches posing as a man.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we both.
Oh my god, that was some Matrix level shit right there. Hey, you all good?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm Gucci. Thanks, Billy.
Hey, do you hear that? Is that music diegetic? Are we hearing opera right now?
Who is that guy?
Some kind of JRPG protagonist in the wrong goddamn game.
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
And so ends the single-character experience of Resident Evil 0. For the rest of the game, we're going to be alternating between playing as both Rebecca and Billy, a lot of the time playing as both characters at the same time. But the AI characters can be a little heavy-handed with the ammo, so usually it's better to just leave one of the two behind. In this case, we're just going to leave Billy to vibe here while we head out into the roof of the train as Rebecca. And can we take a moment to appreciate how cool this shot is? RE0 gets a bit of flack for the first segment of the game being on a train, but to me, this little section walking atop the train is seriously so cool.
Billy, are you there? Billy! Billy! Billy, I fell through the fucking roof!
Well, the door's locked and I can't get in. Do you have like a key on the other side or something?
A key. Yeah, I found a key.
Alright, so just slide it under the door to me.
Okay, but instead of just doing that, I'm gonna send it down this tiny little elevator.
Okay, but why though?
Now we have the power back on, we have access to the downstairs kitchen area. And with the key Rebecca just found, we can access the conductor's office back on the other side of the train. You can also send down things like ammo and healing items using this elevator, but luckily we handed over all of our ammunition to Billy before our protagonist got separated. Through the power of editing magic. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to take a seat while the train is moving. Thank you. Sir, it is for your safety. Please sit down or I will shoot you until you are dead. Down the train, walking fast, shooting zombies in the face. Na 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 na. I should probably just stop before UMG serve me up a takedown. I love how when we revisit a lot of these rooms in the train, now we're moving, there are so many nice little changes in the details. Like this window which rain had been coming through before when we were playing as Rebecca. And it's here, fittingly, that I think we'll end off the first episode of Resident Evil 0. So let's burn an ink ribbon and save our progress until the next one. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos so far. Please stay tuned for part 2, where we're going to deal with the game's first boss and get a little more insight into what's going on the train. I also wanted to say thank you to all the new subscribers who have found my channel recently. You guys are awesome and...
This is a sliding door.